Welcome. Starting with our top story that we are tracking for you. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's inauguration preparations are underway in Washington, D.C. amid tight security. White House officials were seen making arrangements for the inauguration event. The Field of Flags display on the National Mall in Washington, D.C. was put up by powerful beacons on Monday. The display was organized by the Presidential Inaugural Committee to mark the upcoming swearing-in of President-elect Joe Biden. The flags are said to represent Americans who cannot be in attendance during Wednesday's inauguration. Echoing the America United theme of Inauguration Week, the display features 191,500 U.S. flags and 56 pillars of light. According to the committee, the pillars symbolize every U.S. state and territory. Meanwhile, members of the U.S. military, the police and students from Howard University took part in a dress rehearsal for the inauguration outside the White House. The military units were seen practicing marching in front of the U.S. Capitol. Vice President-elect Kamala Harris said that she is going into Wednesday knowing that they have got a lot of work to do. Harris took a day off from inauguration preparations and volunteered at the Martha's Table in Washington, D.C. to honor Martin Luther King Jr. Day service. Harris also said that she is looking forward to being sworn in.
We're going into Wednesday knowing that we're ready to do the work. And we've got a lot of work to do. It's not going to be easy. As we have discussed, Joe has outlined our plan for vaccinations, our plan for recovery, and in particular relief for working people, for families. And there is a lot to do. Some would say that ours is an ambitious goal, but we do believe with hard work and with the cooperation and collaboration of the members of the United States Congress that we can get it done.
As the law enforcement agencies tighten security for inauguration ceremony, the World Central Kitchen distributed hot meals to National Guard troops deployed in Washington, D.C. ahead of the inauguration. Over 25,000 troops have been deployed to guard the inauguration ceremony. The World Central Kitchen CEO says that it is least that can be done for the troops while they're here. Senior journalist Ray Locker is joining us live from Washington, D.C. for more on this. Thank you for being with us. Now, this is going to be an inauguration day like no other in U.S. history. Let's start with the security aspects surrounding this inauguration day. Take us through the details of this beefed up security detail.
We have about 20,000 National Guard troops throughout Washington. I was just on a walk yesterday, saw 2 busloads of guardsmen coming out of a hotel. They're all headed downtown. They've closed off the National Mall, which is that giant green space in the middle of the Capitol. They're all around the Capitol building where the president will be sworn in tomorrow. It's very difficult to get around large parts of Washington, D.C. today.
Right, and tomorrow we are going to be seeing some of the other traditions we won't be seeing. There'll be no tea between the outgoing president and president-elect, no tour of the residence, and of course no big celebrations and parties due to COVID. What is tomorrow going to look like?
Well, it's going to be very subdued. Joe Biden will be sworn in outside at the Capitol. He's made that clear so far, although that could change. Given security considerations. So you'll have that. It'll be televised. There will be a lot of media there. He won't be doing a parade, which they normally have. And then he'll go back to the White House and start doing business. He has an array of executive orders he plans to sign starting, when he gets back to the White House and through the rest of the week.
Right, Ray. As you have said, we know that Biden wants to get straight to work. He has already outlined some aspects, for example, his COVID-19 vaccination plans. What else will he and Kamala Harris be focusing on in the first 100 days?
He's going to get rid of the Keystone XL pipeline, which is an oil pipeline coming from Canada through the Midwest. He's already said he's going to sign an executive order stopping that. We're going to rejoin the Paris climate deal. We're going to end the Muslim ban, which President Trump signed into via executive order in 2017. He's going to propose some immigration changes and a variety of other proposals.
Ray, thank you very much for being with us. Great speaking with you. And we will be in touch with you for tomorrow. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.